Happy New Year, Sagittarius, and welcome to your January 2022 reading. Okay, my goodness, it's a new year, Sagittarius. New energies. 2022 equals 6, and 6 is a wonderful number. Reciprocity, harmony in relationships of all kinds, gifts from the universe, balance. I love it. And I wish all sorts of wonderful, wonderful things for you, Sagittarius. And thank you for being such a wonderful support of my channel. Thank you. Thank you. Many blessings to you. All right, let's get into it. Spirit, guides, and angels, what is your message for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for January 2022? We are going to start with the Star Seed Oracle for overall energy. Is that wanting to come out? Yes, it is. Okay, Sag, here we go. Let's get on with our message for January. Okay, Earthed. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Yes. So this is very interesting, and it's kind of an important lesson for all of us, actually, is to be, to be human and in the world, but not of it, meaning not to get so wrapped up in other people's dramas, in their negative energies. It's to find yourself and to find a center for yourself. Definitely to participate, with other people and the world, etc. But, to just not lose ourselves and to give our energy away to situations that really don't belong to us. So I know that's a bit of a fine line between, supporting the people that we love and care about, so I mean that it is a fine line, and that is the lesson. But I feel that, for many of you, for having read you for the last almost a year, Sagittarius, there were just some real sticky situations for so many of you, lots of challenges, lots of heavy energy. And I feel that for going forward, now time is fluid, as you know, so, and of course it always depends on your other planetary placements, but Sagittarius, I do feel that there is going to be a lightening of the load for you. And I feel that that's going to be, that you're going to be more discerning, I feel, about the people and situations that you give your energy to. And it doesn't mean that you aren't participating, that you're pulling back your energy and not, not supporting and loving the people that you care about. Again, it's protecting your energy and not being swallowed by other people's energies. Okay, so it's a little bit of like a boundary, an energetic boundary situation, and also, not letting yourself kind of be swept up by other people, taking on their responsibilities for them, that type of energy. So let's see what our Fairy Dust Oracle has to say, and then we're going to get into some tarot. Okay, Sagittarius. All right. I hope everyone is, I'm taping this in December, but I hope everyone is going to have a wonderful December, beautiful New Year. All right. And maybe some rituals too for the new year, just to help. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, that wants to be seen. Just to set your intention for yourself. There are a couple of ceremonies that I have done over the years. One of them is the burning bowl, which I love, and I've seen it a couple of times on YouTube as well. People talking about it, but it is, I've been doing it for almost 30 years, and it is so powerful, Sagittarius. So really, it's quite simple. Just, set your intention, do a little meditation or a little prayer, or just sit quietly, get your journal out, and find a piece of paper, and do this by hand if you can. It's up to you, whatever, resonates with you, Sag. And write out all the things that you want to release from your life. And it can be about different thoughts. It can be people, situations. This is your magic. You get to decide, what do you not want in your life? What is it that you want to release? Again, it can be grief, for example, or you want to maybe move, or whatever the case may be. It's entirely up to you and what you want to rid yourself of. And write that down, and then bless it. And if it's safe, only if it's safe, Sagittarius, you can set it on fire and watch it burn. All right. Sometimes I've seen people, it takes a while for it to burn, which is so interesting. Some people's have gone out, so lots to release there, but it's a very interesting process. So only if it's safe. And my goodness, my throat is just totally, excuse me, I'm sorry, Sag. Wow. Wow. So anyway, sorry about that. Goodness, that sounds gross, I'm sure. But anyway, to release whatever it is and watch that burn. If it's not safe to burn something and you're going to be setting off building smoke detectors and sprinklers, then you can simply, my goodness, wow, some stuff is really hanging on to some of you. Holy smokes. No pun intended. If you can't, if it's not safe or not convenient to light your release on fire, then simply you can rip it up in tiny, tiny, tiny little pieces. All right. And you can flush it down the toilet. I mean, provided it, don't clog the toilet, let's be responsible, which of course you are, Sag. That's one thing. And then once you've done that, bless it, release it, thank it for what it's taught you. And then with a nice fresh piece of paper, possibly a new pen or whatever, something glittery or something fun, then you can sit down and write what you want to attract. Do you want more love? Do you want more money? Do you want, what is that? Do you want to, feel better about yourself? Do you want, whatever that may be, just it's all about you. And just to do that, just for that intention, this is what you want, and then hold on to that piece of paper and put it somewhere safe, and and take your time and think about it. Anyway, I feel that's a very important ritual to refocus your intentions, to connect you a little bit more with yourself and with spirit. So anyway, that's a little something that's fun. You can definitely do it with your friends. You can share what you write or not. It's entirely up to you, Sagittarius, but this is an incredible exercise. It really does refocus. And I did it one year. Well, I've done it, as I say, for the last almost 30 years, and I found money in the taxi cab on the way home from a get together on New Year's Eve, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is so auspicious. And sure enough, a month later, I actually had a new job at that time. So anyway, that was cool. So it does work. There is power in intention. Absolutely. You can do some of your own tarot readings. Anyway, I'm taking up a lot of time here, but it's just such a wonderful, powerful force to refocus yourself and to get you in the right direction. So, or in the direction that you want. And anyway, I'm just going to suggest that. And another very cool ritual I've done a few times is to, think about what you want leaving your life, very similar, and open the door if it's safe. If you're in a neighborhood where that's okay, or you can symbolically open the door and either have a broom or imagine that you have a broom and sweep whatever it is out of your life, and then close the door, bless what's gone, and then turn around and think about the things that you want to enter your life. Anyway, those are some wonderful little rituals. And oh my goodness, look at this, friends. All the love your light extends, its reflection shown in chosen friends. So this is very interesting. This is exactly what we're talking about here, Sagittarius, is, taking a look at the people who are in your life. if you've been listening to tarot for, you know, however long, you know that our lesson is that all the people in our life are reflections. They reflect back to us pieces of ourselves. So if you see something in someone, you know, that you really admire and like, well, you have those qualities as well. If you're looking at other people and they kind of vex you, they, you know, there's something about, you know, maybe pieces of that about yourself that, you know, maybe needs a little work. We all have that to do, Sag. But definitely, you know, taking stock of the people in your life, because, you know, if you're being, you know, I just heard sucked dry of your energy, you know, maybe it's time to, you know, just examine and decide what you want to do with that. Very interesting. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for that. All right, let's get into the good tarot, Sagittarius, and let's see what we have, what energies are at play for January 2021. What is the energy Sagittarius is leaving behind? What is the energy, Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. Page of Air, opening our mind, new ideas. Oh my goodness, I love that. New ideas, new ways of thinking, new ways of looking at life. Beautiful. Some of you may have already had these epiphanies. Some of you, one is going to happen. Definitely, I really do feel, you know, a new earth for you. Interesting. Whoa, okay, that just went flying. And that is the, looks like the Four of Pentacles. Stand by, Sagittarius. I want to go on a little journey here. Okay. Yeah. Four of Pentacles. Beautiful. There are beautiful things coming to you. This is your present energy. Whenever you are whenever you are watching this video. Okay. So yes. And I think that you may be starting to see that there are wonderful people, wonderful situations, wonderful opportunities that are here, and maybe, you know, been so involved in other dramas, other situations that have been heavy that kind of blinded you perhaps from seeing, you know, that there is goodness, that there are gifts for you just waiting for you. Challenge is the King of Earth. Interesting. So King of Earth, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, may or may not be of any importance. Could just be you even, because Sag, some of you could be, definitely have Capricorn in your chart, as well as the other earth signs. Some of you could be cusping Sagittarius, Capricorn. Whoa, holy smokes, that was like an explosion. My gosh, hold on. Oh my goodness, hold on. Okay, something just landed in my lap, and Capricorn had this too. So many of Capricorn's cards were like jumping out and landing in my lap, which I felt like there's an opportunity that's going to land in your lap, and you've got that too. But let me get to these first. Which one is it? Thank you. Yeah, all right, the Hanged Man and the Magician. And then we have this Eight of Earth that landed. Okay, let's get into it. Sagittarius, absolutely go. Yeah, Page of Air. I mean, this could be an air sign as well. You could have it in your chart. So that is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But I feel, you know, somebody could be coming to you with a new opportunity, a new idea. This could just be your mind opening, you know, with just a new epiphany of some kind. You know, something tweaks inside your mind, Sagittarius. And it does send you in a new direction here. So Four of Earth as your current, you know, is the present energy. Again, you know, this is resources, gifts, you know, it's like the gifts from the universe. It's like they, you know, there are opportunities here for your stability to work on them. And I do find that interesting because your challenge is the King of Earth. And the King of Earth is somebody who is very able to manage money, resources, to make more money, to accumulate resources. This is somebody who's, you know, quite successful. They've, you know, reached the top. and they're able to enjoy their success and share it. And this of course could be somebody who, this could be a new boss that's wanting to work with you, a new individual who wants to come into your life. This can also be your energy trying to manifest itself within you. You have so much strength, Sagittarius, and I feel that because this is the present situation and it's Four of Earth, and here we have the King of Earth, this could be an opportunity for you to start, because this is the Four of Pentacles is about having your resources and hanging on to them, which is good, to understand what you have in terms of your I was going to say financial abundance. It's a good solid footing, and I feel that there are opportunities for you to even become more solid. Again, possibly a new job, a new partnership would certainly, the two of you combining your incomes possibly. But I do feel that, with this challenge, we're going to clarify all of these in a minute, but I do feel that there is, possibly a bit of resistance for something new here, but let's keep going. So the challenge, or pardon me, the advice is the Hanged Man. And again, like our Page of Air, getting new ideas, opening to new concepts, new direction, new thoughts, communication, wonderful energy there. We have, the Hanged Man. Now, often this is sacrifice. So we may have to sacrifice one situation. We may have to sacrifice the old for the new for some of you. For others of you, it's, looking at a situation with new eyes, looking at it differently, from a new vantage point, and that will help you come unstuck, I just heard. And in doing so, here we have the outcome, which is very, very cool, is the Magician. So with the Magician, this is positive energy, the ability to start manifesting something. So again, for some of you, there may be, having to reassess what is in your life and is working and what is not working. So, that's going to be different for each of you. But there's this wonderful future energy here, this outcome energy of the Magician, of, manifesting something new. You've started out with the Page of Air, which of course is the introduction, a herald of something new. And your outcome energy is manifesting. It's a one, starting something new. And this bonus card that jumped out into my lap, which of course is the Eight of Earth, is, focusing on, on something very intently, learning a new skill, learning a new relationship. It's Pentacles energy. So this has everything to do with the 3D, just like the Four of Earth, the King of Earth. Here we have the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel that there's definitely a change of possibly residence for some of you, but definitely a shift in your stability. But the Eight is very good. It's focusing, it's working on something, and feeling good. It's like humming along. I just heard that, humming along. So nothing wrong with that. I love it. Let's start clarifying for you, Sagittarius. Yeah, I just feel that there is a real overall sense of newness here, something fresh, a breath of fresh air, a new focus, but something that is more in tune. More in tune. Here we have, more in tune with what your desires, with your heart space here. Interesting. I feel that there's more of a focus on getting solid footing, instead of, I feel like last year was a 5, 2021 added together is a 5, which of course is struggle, challenge, conflict. I feel that this year, coming into balance, I feel a lot of those energies are falling away naturally, and some of you may have that struggle to let some things go that want to go. All right, let's clarify, Spirit. Oh my, look at that. Yes, 9 of Pentacles for some of you. Yes, look at this with this Page of Air, new idea, new opportunity, new recognition. You have resources that you need. Some of you may not realize how powerful you are, how strong you are. You may not realize what you have to offer to not only everybody else, but to yourself. you know, whether you're in a relationship with someone or not, this Nine of Pentacles, which often represents, you know, the single entrepreneur type energy, and that can certainly be true for you. Some of you could be stepping into that energy for sure, because I do see new for you, lots of Pentacles energy, earth energy, you know, a promotion, a job, possibly a windfall, but this is usually, you know, somebody who has, you know, been successful with their career to whatever degree. You can see all the grapes, you can see all the pentacles. You know, they're enjoying the spoils of their work. Very similar actually to the King of Earth, in that the King of Earth, you know, has enough money that he's generous, and he wants to share his resources, his information, his money, you know, he can invest in people. And this can be somebody who wants to invest in you as well, this King of Earth. We'll get there in a minute. But I do feel, you know, for some of you, you are waking up to yourself for the first time in a long time. Oh my goodness, there goes my throat again. So, you know, I feel that, you know, again, I just feel this energy, Sagittarius, that in the past, you know, you've been quite embroiled in other people's dramas and dilemmas, and, you know, because you love them and you want to help, you want to, you know, be there. You are resourceful. You yourself are resourceful and smart and clever, like, you know, very savvy. You know, I feel that you might have got caught in something and it was really difficult to get out of it. And it really did drain you of your own energy here. But now you've got your, I feel like I just heard smelling the coffee, a wake up call, and you're standing in your own power. So I really like that. Some of you, this is recent. You're kind of like, okay. And some of you, you know, you realize the situation is over. Yeah. So Four of Wands in reverse here. Again, some of you may be having to leave a situation, rethinking, you know, the direction that you thought you were going in. Take that as it resonates, Sagittarius. You know, Four of Wands, it's the 1111 card. You know, maybe certain relationships may naturally be coming to an end. And of course, there will always be something new, Sagittarius. You know, definitely a rethinking of plans is necessary here, but you're in the mood to do it because you do have this epiphany. And so, I mean, and you're standing in your power. This can also be somebody, you know, wanting to work with you. It's possible. But I do feel, you know, I always ask for your energies so that you are empowered. Because if we're empowered, you know, whatever comes to us in life, we're able to manage it beautifully, or at least manage it. So, you know, but we do have, you know, a rethinking of plans, possibly a restructuring of plans, a move, as I was seeing a little bit for some of you, may be required. Yikes, yeah, okay. Yeah, and here we have the Ace of Swords, or yep, the Ace of Swords. You know, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords. I feel for some of you, you have a new idea. You're starting to get clarity. Things are starting to work in your favor because we do have, you know, the Ace of Swords is victory, clarity, moving forward, new ideas. And, you know, we do have the Three of Swords here. And what I'm going to say is that some of you are definitely recovering from a heartache. So wherever this heartache took place in your life, Sagittarius, because here are our Four Swords, you know, we've got, you know, heartache, whatever, as I said, whatever area of your life, Sag. But, you know, coming out of that, it's like, you know, you're coming out clear. You've got a direction. You know, you want clarity. You want truth. You want a clean slate. Many of you, you know, something, and this is definitely the year for that. Bringing things into balance. Bringing things into balance for yourself, even. So again, some of you, you know, coming out of, you know, some real heavy energy here, and with these, you know, 3 and 1, I see the Four of Swords. I see some healing. I see some pulling back a little bit, you know, not engaging in these challenging situations, you know, trying to heal this. If you know, you and your person have been going through some struggles, you know, you two, the two of you against the world type of thing, you know, there can be healing with your situation, you know, maybe some struggles at work for one of you, etc. Or a family challenge. Some of you, it's you and your person, you and your friend, you and a colleague. I do see some restructuring, but there is this wonderful energy of standing in your own power, okay? Some of you, and again, you know, some of you could be single going into the new year, but you're happy about it. You are, okay? And if you're not happy about it and you don't see that happening, then that's not your message. That's okay. Clarify for us the Four of Earth, Spirit. What is that? Yep. Okay. Ooh, okay. And look at all these aces. Sagittarius. And look, under the deck, we have the World. Yes, new cycle. So the Four of Earth is interesting because we have the Five of Earth, the Five of Pentacles. Again, some of you could be going it alone. Some of you are tired of feeling, you know, not part of a group or part of a relationship, you know, whether it was your choice or the choice was made for you. Some of you are just, you know, on your own now, and you're looking for something else. You're looking for the stability. You know, some of you realize that, you know, maybe you're the only one that's giving to this relationship, this situation. You're the one, you know, staying late at work, or you're the one, you know, doing the heavy lifting in your romantic relationship or in the family situation, whatever that may be for you. And, you know, and it makes you feel set apart. But you want this stability. And what I do like is, you know, we've got the Ace of Wands and we have the Three of Wands. So I feel like many of you, it's like you're definitely, you know, looking for a new beginning. And, you know, you want things to start happening for you, and they will. They definitely will. But I feel that, you know, it's up to a new start, and whatever that means for you, Sagittarius. It's beautiful, and it's a passionate new start. Again, I feel like, you know, coming into this new year, there's just an energy of freshness. Okay, yeah. Interesting. Yeah, so we have the Hermit, we have the Moon. A lot of introspection here. Okay. Nice. A lot of introspection, and we have the King of Wands. So there could definitely be two people involved here, because we have the King of Earth and we have the King of Wands. Now this can also be two energies together. You yourself can be the King of Wands here, regardless of gender. It doesn't matter. It's the energy. But this is somebody who is fearless, who is bold, who, you know, doesn't take no for an answer. You know, really and truly, you know, the challenge here, because it is in the challenge position, you know, is you know, to fearlessly step into your power. And that's what I see here for so many of you, Sagittarius, is that you are incredibly powerful. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is telling us that you have everything you need. You don't have to be fabulously rich. So if you're thinking, well, I don't really have, you know, it's the resources that you're able to use to navigate your way to success, whatever that means for you, Sagittarius. But I do see now there could also be two people involved here. The King of Earth is, you know, very generous, as I said, you know, able to share resources gladly. The King of Wands, again, somebody who is a trailblazer, you know, charismatic, you know, goes for what they want, doesn't stop until they get it. So there could certainly be somebody like that in your life. We did have the Hermit as well, which of course is going within, you know, getting some insight. What do you want to do? You know, what is it that you want to do? I feel like you're trying to get your power back with this. And, you know, it's like, how do I get to, you know, feeling good, feeling powerful within myself so that I can go for all the things that I want in my life? And we have the Moon. So things are definitely going to be revealed. And for some of you, that can be the challenge. It's just like, you know, there's just some unknown energy, unknown situation, some missing pieces of information. You know, you may be going out into the unknown and facing your fears, having to potentially leave some things behind, because the Hermit is so low energy, you know, and it is going toward... it's coming in and it's listening to yourself and doing what you need to do. But, you know, with these two kings here, that's very successful energy. So again, some of you may need to, you know, be thinking about, well, you know, do I want a different job? Do I want a different whatever? And others of you, this is totally empowering. It's always empowering yourself, Sagittarius. And we have the Star here. This is Aquarius energy, but this is healing. You know, and also with February, it's possible that something new is going to unfold for you, you know, beginning of February into February, end of January, very possible. Aquarius starts, I think it's January 22nd, 21st, 20th. Depends on the year. I think this year it's actually the 19th of January, but you know, something definitely can be coming in. You could start to feel better also around that time, start to feel things are coming into more of a balance, starting to feel a little bit better, and that's where you could get your energy. But there's definitely a healing of your energy that needs to take place here. And if, you know, with the star, the moon, again, that's also about, you know, psychic visions, listening to your intuition, definitely the hermit. So I feel that, you know, in order to power forward, you know, taking that break, as I said, you know, with the 3 and the ace here of the swords, to me, that also speaks of healing, mental healing, having a break. Clarify the hangman in the advice position, please. Oh my gosh, you've got the Queen of Wands here. Ooh, we've got a royal couple. And the Empress. Wow, okay. So very interesting. So for some of you, interesting. So there could be a new person. For others of you, you know, there could be family on the way. But you're definitely seeing things in a new light here, Sagittarius. And with this energy here of the Empress, of course, that's self-nurturing, that is I feel that there's just a lot of self-nurturing, self-respect that has to happen here. You know, this is also feeling successful. This is, you know, she's the Empress. She has, you know, wealth to whatever degree, Sagittarius. But definitely starting with nurturing yourself so that you can stand in your power. You know, the Queen of Wands also takes risks. You know, and she's in the upright. Both of these are in the upright. So I like that very much. Again, there could be other people involved, but there seems to be quite a bit of positive energy. I mean, we do have the King and Queen here, but they are looking in different directions. The King is facing this, you know, facing left. The Queen, so it's like the King is looking backwards. The Queen is looking forward. So for some of you, I do feel that there could definitely be a separation of you and somebody, whether it's a friend, whether it's a romantic relationship. Now, whether this is permanent or not, you know, to be determined, and each of you is going to have a slightly different, obviously a different experience from everyone else. But I feel that with this, it's like the Queen of Wands is looking toward the future. She's looking toward nurturing herself, toward being balanced, you know, nurturing new ideas and new beginnings, which is illustrated here with the Magician. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, some of you are having difficulty, you know, maybe kind of making that crossing. Tell me, why is the 6 of Swords in reverse? King of Pentacles again. So Pentacles energy for me, Sagittarius, when it comes to the King and Queen of Pentacles, is kind of spousal, parental, and we do have the Empress here. So some of you, you know, there could be some challenges. I think what I'm feeling is there could be a new boss or new love interest, new friend possibly, wanting to come into your world. And, you know, you may be a little bit resistant about that. And that's, you know, for the time being. What else? Yes, a new offer. Page of Cups. Yes. I also feel like there might be an apology from somebody. Somebody may want to come back into your world. And I feel like you're not really wanting that. I mean, you may want it. It may be a bit of a challenge to keep going in your own direction here. Why is the Page of Cups here? Ooh. Okay, where did that go? All right. Interesting. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay. So we have the devil here. So this is Capricorn. May or may not mean anything. But in the reverse, this is you walking away from whatever has held you trapped, whatever has held you captive. So I do feel that for some of you, you may have somebody trying to hold you in place, not wanting to let a situation come to its conclusion here. But I like this. The devil is on the magician. So again, by you, with this clarity here of seeing things, clearly, new opportunities, new ways of being, that does set you free. And because this is your outcome. And for some of you, I think you have a few opportunities. There could be somebody still wanting to kind of keep you back. Others, or somebody new wants to, yeah, look at that. Somebody new wants to come in. Look at that, the Page of Wands. So interesting. And these pages have their back to each other as well. Sagittarius, clarify the Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here? Is this somebody new or temperance, balance, healing? Beautiful. Yeah, you're going in a new direction here. And here you are, Sagittarius, with temperance. Yeah, you're bringing yourself, your life back to balance. You've released whatever was holding you back here. And I mean, these can be thoughts. These can be bad habits. These can be a number. Oh, there goes. I don't know if you can hear that. The coffee pot just shut off and, made its little comment here for confirmation. For other, you have somebody coming in, and it can be because I do have the Six of Swords in reverse here. I feel like you're, really working on getting yourself together here, or back together. And somebody, is offering you some, there's a sense of the past a little bit coming in. But I think you're, you're going to do what you want to do, Sagittarius. It's your life. I'm just reading the energies, and it is entirely up to you to do what you know is best for you. Yeah, somebody wants to work with you here. Ooh. No, you have a decision to make. I think you're trying to balance, what do I do? Trying to, put your life back into balance. It's like, how do I, because I feel that, again, we have temperance here, which is balance. So there's a new opportunity, this is collaboration, working with others, learning from others, them learning from you, contributing to something. And then, of course, we go right into this Ace of Earth as well. So definitely something new, something that you're focusing on, something new. You've got something new coming in. Some of you, it is a new job. Some of you may have been in a job that just drained you and really, maybe, kind of took advantage of your expertise, your intelligence, your energy, your kindness. Others of you could be a relationship of some nature, but balance is coming in, and you're like, okay, I want balance in my life again, because it was just too out of balance before. In working with people, I like it. I like this 3. Tell me about this new. Tell me about 8 of Earth. Okay. Judgment. Beautiful. So, judgment. Yeah. You're seeing the signs. You're working on what your calling is. Many of you, and that is what this this Page of Swords is all about. It's like you get that clarity, and you are working. I see many of you really working hard to, to focus on you and your life now going into the new year, Sagittarius. And I love it for you. I do. With the judgment, there's an element of, kind of rebirthing of rising from the dead. As I said, some of you, could have felt that, you know, you just felt worn out, exhausted. But there's this rebirth happening here. This is, and you rising and learning from the experience for your next focus, for your next project, your next relationship, whatever that may be. Can I have more, please, on that? 8 of Earth. Love it. The Sun. Oh, there's somebody else here too. Hold on. We've got the Sun. How beautiful. What is this card? I didn't even see. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Some of you, you know, you're waiting. You're not going to participate unless it is, you know, here. I like it. I love this. Oh my gosh. Okay. So perfect. For some of you, you know, it's like there could be an offer, somebody trying to keep you back, but you're like not having it. You're like, no, I want to work on what's right for me. I'm not going to go back. I'm going to go forward. You know, this is about me and my life. And here we have the Sun, which is vitality. Yes, you know, learning from the past. Now you're following your calling. You're following your heart. And you are, you know, there's beautiful healing energy here for you, Sagittarius. I love that. Love that. This is really all about you. You know, it's been a hard journey. I know it has for many of you, but this, now you've got a new focus and you're very focused on it. You know, this 8 of Pentacles is definitely about focus, focusing on something new here, working on something new, you know, kind of honing a new skill, a new talent, which says that, you know, it is a new level of understanding, just like with judgment. Judgment, when we, you know, rise from the dead, we are changed. We are not the same. You know, even if you're going back to a situation, which I don't know that I see here, to be honest, you know, or you could be working on whatever, you know, if there is some energy from the past, it cannot be the same, because now with judgment, there is an elevation of understanding. Listen, my goodness, my throat. Guys, this is about moving forward. This is about moving forward. This is about you. Definitely. Oh my gosh. Wow. This is about you, you know, moving forward here. And you are changed. You are elevated. You are not looking at things or moving through the world like you used to. Okay, there's just some sort of a rebirth isn't quite the word I'm looking for, but there's just an elevation, an energy expansion. You know, it's just happening naturally within you, and you are seeing things differently. You're seeing, you know, what you're meant to do, who you are, and how you're going to move through the world now. What a like, it's like an upgrade. The word's not coming to me. Oh my gosh. And at the bottom of the deck, look at that. Your bliss. Your bliss. It seems to me here, Sagittarius, there is something that's just blocking you from, you know, your incredible success, but you're aware of that now. And if you're not aware of it this minute, you will be. And you are definitely working toward pulling your energy and focusing on you, you know, instead of everybody else. I mean, yes, we do have responsibilities for those of you with children or with, you know, aging parents, you know, different things like that. Those are our natural responsibilities. But, you know, instead of, you know, taking on other responsibilities or really and truly doing more, you know, when we do too much for somebody, you know, we take their lessons away. And the karma in that is that then we feel overburdened and exhausted. So take that as it resonates. And my voice is going to trigger again. All right, Sagittarius. I would ask you to, if you wish, I just saw 4242, is to think of a question that you would like Spirit to answer. All right, I'm going to shuffle the Angel Answers cards. And this is for Sagittarius, Spirit. I've already pre-shuffled, but now that you're watching, I want to do a little bit more. So think of your question, Sagittarius. For Sagittarius. Okay, let's get the answer to that question. All right. Spirit, guides, angels, what is, thank you. Oh, we've got 2. I wondered if we might. Okay. Forgiveness. Forgiving others, forgiving ourselves. Forgiving the past. What was I saying about that, the burning bowl? Bless the past before, you burn it. Bless the past. Thank it for the lessons it taught you, for bringing you to who you are today, stronger, better, more resilient, wiser, for sure. Yeah, and ask your angels. For some of you are like, how on earth am I going to forgive? Ask your angels. This is deeply personal for you, Sagittarius. Now, again, with forgiveness, maybe you need to ask for someone's forgiveness. And if it's not appropriate to have a conversation with someone, or just simply not possible for many reasons, again, there's a lot of power in intention and writing things down. That is incredibly powerful. That's how you manifest as well. So, and forgiving somebody doesn't mean saying that what they did is okay or what you did is okay. Take it as it resonates. Sometimes we hurt people and we didn't mean to, but then we look back, we get an epiphany and we're like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. What on earth? Where was I? Where was my head? Where were my feelings? But I mean, listen, we can't be beating ourselves up about things that we may have done or didn't do. Remember, at any given time, every single one of us on this planet is doing the best we can with what we have. And I know when we see, if someone has perpetrated something against us that's, terrible, unspeakable, almost unforgivable, they are doing the best that they can as well. And I know that's hard to hear sometimes, but because if they knew better, they certainly wouldn't have done what they did. They probably knew what they were doing, but they may not have truly known. Anyway, that's a big long conversation for another time. But there's definitely some forgiveness here, and to ask your angels maybe how to move forward. Looks like there's some meditation going within, like we've had here with the moon and with the hermit, and some healing, definitely. So, I feel, again, lots of healing, but I feel that you're ready for it now. I feel that you're able to see what needs to heal, what needs to happen in your life for you to, become human again, to feel like you're part of the human race, that you're ready to participate, to enjoy, to get that bliss, and look at this as well. Let's get to that deck again here. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, 10 of cups, your bliss, definitely to get your bliss, the Fool, new journey, taking a risk, moving forward, fresh new skin. Yes, it's like, I'm ready. Here you are. You're standing there. You're getting your ideas with your wands. That's action, energy, ready to, take a leap, planning your next step. Knight of Pentacles, beautiful. Could be a new opportunity coming to you because now you're open to it. You're like, yes, I see there's a whole new world other than where I've been standing all this time. I love it. Others of you, yes, it could be stressful. Things have been stressful. What do I do? But, really, here's that Emperor energy. You're going to take control of your own life. You are going to start to take control to greater or lesser degrees, and all that struggle and conflict, whether it was internal, external, or both, that's going to come to an end. And some people may challenge you, with your wanting to do a new direction, but stick to your guns. If you have to defend yourself and your principles, your ideas, what you want to do, then you have the power. You can do that. And with the High Priestess, you have an inkling. You've always had an inkling of what was right for you, and you've got the strength here. Definitely strength here to help you. To just help you, to fortify you, to dig deep. You've got the strength to do this. Definitely, Sagittarius. And look at that, justice. Yes, balance returning to your life. All that beautiful and hard work that you've put out into other situations, relationships is coming back to you now. And you can start moving forward with this beautiful Eight of Wands. Start making new plans, going in new directions. Eight of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. That is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful for you. My goodness, Sagittarius. Whew. But I like it. I mean, I like it for you. I do, I do, I do. All right, let's get one final message, please, from the Sweet Dreams Oracle deck. All right, this is for Sagittarius spirit. What is your closing message, please? What is your closing message for Sagittarius, please? For January 2021. Let me get hold of these cards. Awaken. Oh my gosh. Wow. Listen. Awaken. I awake feeling energized and begin my day with gratitude. Wow. You know, again, waking, you know, again, sometimes, you know, we get so buried in a situation that, you know, it's almost automatic. And here you are, you know, with that page of air, Sagittarius. New ideas. Look at how those wings are spread. Those arms are open. Yes, I'm receiving the new energy, new ideas, new direction. You know, you know, it's just like this awakening. Incredible, incredible. And this is you. You're awakening to your own power, to your own the many opportunities that are here for you. You know, healing some heartache, most definitely. And again, apply that, you know, you could be healing a situation with somebody and able to, you know, move forward together. But if you do, it's because both of you are awake. Both of you have worked on healing. Okay. So it's not about the same old, same old. But otherwise, I do see definitely new energy here, new opportunities. For you saying old to some of, you know, maybe a colleague or an old boss wants you to come back to a job and you're like, no thanks, that was like the most mirthless position I've ever had. You know, whatever it means for you, Sagittarius. I'm going to leave it there for you, my darlings. I wish you an absolutely gorgeous 2022 and a very happy new year. Until next time, take great care and many blessings.